All right, guys. So picked up my new Milwaukee box. It's the 36-inch version. I believe this is the smallest one you can get from this new lineup. Just a couple quick things if you are doing this. This thing does weigh a lot. This with the packaging and drawers, the bottom one weighs about, I think it said 268 pounds. The bottom one was 206. I don't recommend lifting this up by yourself. One thing I do recommend, once you get it home, wherever you're gonna set it, take the drawers out. Main reason is these drawers weigh a lot. They come with a bunch of stuff. I've kind of separated all my stuff here. This box, I think they did come in the bottom drawer, but it's gonna make it to where you can actually, from here, I can do the rest myself. I'm gonna tip it over, put the wheels on, roll it to the side. Might still need some help for this, I don't know. But it weighs a lot less with all this stuff out. Main reason is because you kind of want to inspect it. The only problem I saw with mine is, well, it's not on here, it's on the drawers. I can show you. These, as you know, these are what you push to release it. There is one that is broken. I believe it's on the other side. I don't know if I could see it from here, but essentially one of the drawers, it was snapped off right here, the plastic. So I was able to get it out. From the side where the rails are at, I stuck a pick to lift it up, pushed it back, and I had another pick going in. So you're able to get it out if it's broken. If I can kind of demonstrate here. I stuck a pick to this side, lifted it up, had one on this side, and I just pried it up. I have heard stories or read stories on the Home Depot website where their box comes totally damaged. You know, I inspected all my welds. Someone had mentioned that this wasn't welded correctly and theirs was off. But no, no issues with me. Another complaint was that the boxes are different colors. Mine are the same color, so that's no issue. And some of them that the keys did not work, or the drawers wouldn't close properly. That's one of the first things they did. They give you a lot of keys, and from what I can tell, they're all, I think the same one, I believe, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't realize it actually comes with a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of hardware that needs to be installed. I'm sure I can knock it out quick. But they do separate it. This is for the top. This comes out one of the drawers. I could just put it to the side. And then the bottom part comes with its own hardware and stuff. It is separated so you don't get confused. Yeah. No complaints so far. I am excited to transfer all of my tools from this Husky. As you can see, this stuff is just piled in there. It's just a mess. Even this too, it's a somewhat organized mess, but having to dig through all this stuff, I just can't do it. So hopefully I can get this done tonight and do another video. So one thing I did want to mention, not a big deal. The bumpers, there are 8 for the front and 2 for the rear. So see how these have that groove? The ones for the back, I just have a corner shape, do not have this groove. So in my infinite wisdom, kind of funny, I forgot the front bumper guards. I thought I was forgetting something, and the whole time I was installing these, I kept wondering, what the hell is this for? This groove right here. I just thought, oh, you know, just go at the bottom. But no, they actually go like this, and this goes in between. And once it's installed, you have them on top, the support brace that holds them together. But yeah, that's why you should probably read directions. I was more or less just kind of looking at the pictures, but just a quick tip so you guys don't waste a lot of time like I did. All right, guys, this is day 2. Quick update. I stopped because it was getting late last night, and I actually have to remove the front bumper off the vehicle. As you can see here, there is not enough space to slide the drawers in, and this bumper has to come off by this weekend anyway, so I might as well take it off. That way I have enough room. Got these for the Black Friday deal. Did I need them? No. Did I want them? Yes. Mainly because the ones I've been using just to... Oh yeah, I did start moving stuff in here. As you can see, it's starting to look a lot better. Was just kind of playing with it last night. So I do have, I have sockets, but they're still good. They're about 5 years old. No complaints. Actually, Duralast. Picked them up with a discount and worked at AutoZone. But yeah, let's take this bumper off and get this done. All right, guys, and I'm back. Was able to take the bumper off this thing so I can put my drawers in, and actually made enough room to be able to slide this one in the corner. My kind of objective was to be able to move this one in and out because it does have the surface area, which I am going to attach the this vise that I have somewhere down there. So yeah, anyways, back to this. Everything's in. You're gonna start moving my tools and organizing stuff, which is great. That way I can kind of clean this whole area up. Okay guys, so I kind of want to just show how it's going so far. This is not the final setup. I'm more or less just moving all the stuff here out of this old one into here. I know this is gonna change for sure as I start moving stuff around. But just give you an idea of what you can fit in here. This is gonna be kind of like almost like a junk drawer, I guess you could say. I put some scanners, electrical stuff in here since this is able to lock. Here I have all my ratchets. I like that I'm able to fit extensions on both sides, which is great. This is you're taking a bunch of bolts off. I'm zip tying engine harnesses, labeling stuff, putting bags, nuts and bags. So this is what this is for. I was working out that little, I had them all in the little red one right there. But it's gonna be awesome just to have it right here, have everything, open the drawer wide, see what I'm able to, what I need, just grab it real quick. This is empty right now. I'm gonna save this for last because this is probably the best drawer. This I'm debating. I like that it's long. I just have mixed feelings about this cover right here. I mean, this would be great for screwdrivers, honestly. I really wish they had fixed it on here to where you can probably take it off with just machine screws, so you can just take them out. I might drill them out. One thing to keep in mind, I did notice every time while I've been reaching for screwdrivers, when I open it up, it's almost second nature to kind of lift this up before it's actually pulled all the way. And in doing so, right about right here, I would start lifting it up and it would actually scratch. You can see here. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's a toolbox and get scratched up. Just something to keep in mind. I really wouldn't recommend putting stuff in this drawer. I don't know what I might put else in here, unless you actually take this cover off. But then you're gonna be missing out on this, little area that you can work on. I might just put some piece of rubber on here. As you can see, I mean, it's gonna happen, And then, of course, my dumbass went through with my dirty gloves, trying to wipe off the marks, and I got it even dirtier. But yeah, I can definitely recommend. This one is probably going to be a drawer that you're not going to be using a lot, or you should put stuff in here you're not going to use a lot, just because that, unless you just kind of train yourself, pull it and then lift it up. And then here, sockets, showed this earlier. Wrenches. one thing to notice or to say, this does fit in here. It closes, but some of these bulkier, I think this is probably the only one that doesn't fit. I had planned to, when I was purchasing it, kind of had an idea in my head how I wanted to lay my tools out, but when you go to close this, it hits it. I don't know, maybe there's other trays out there. I really like having mine stand up, see, because it fits like this, unless I just kind of grind some stuff down on this wire rack to where it's not sitting up. So I might have to modify this or get something else. I really like having them stand up. It makes it easier just to grab and go. This is the longest power bar out of this 4-piece set. It does fit in here. Oh, I also didn't want to mention this torque wrench does fit in here. This is just a standard, I think it's a Pittsburgh Harbor Freight brand, but it fits in there, which is awesome. Just, you know, if anyone needs to know that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna keep in here. I really like that this tool chest is big, which gives me room to grow. Kind of organizing here. I still have some more batteries and tools and whatnot, but this is awesome. That way you can see what you're gonna, you know, what you're gonna grab as you grab it. I saw this in the pictures. People place, or I guess they're placed like this. I mean, you can probably fit a battery back here. You can't fit. It don't really fit. So I kind of prefer this way. One thing I will say is they do rub right here, so there is no work around that unless you place one in opposite directions. But then you're kind of just wasting space in this box. I mean, it's not a big deal. As you can see, it gets a little difficult to put them in just because of how there you go. I mean, it holds them in place. I mean, that's all there is to it. You can fit your circular saw here. I like this. I use this a lot, especially, you know, when you're working on something and you have dust. Works great. Probably about the only Ryobi tool. I have some old Ryobi impacts I'm gonna fit in here, just cause. I mean, why not? I have space. But I did want to show you guys something. Say the best for last, and this is what is most exciting, honestly. So check this out. These are the sockets I just got, and they fit perfect in here. I was actually going to transfer all of those into these socket trays. I still might. I don't know. I don't know, because sometimes you need two of the same socket. I don't know. Need to see. I might even flip these around, because I do have some extra space here. I don't know what I'm going to fill it with, but consider moving these, the longest ones, the 1/2-inch drive socket trays. I've seen people line them up like this instead of horizontally, vertically. I'm gonna play with that. But I mean, you can fit a ton of sockets in here. Might use this for the thumbnail. But actually, you can see. Let me do this for the thumbnail. But yeah, I mean, this is awesome. This is probably just, you know, the icing on the cake. This thing is awesome. I love this tool chest. I'm really loving it. Especially, honestly, is my favorite drawer. Just opening it up. Might even maybe put the 1/4-inch drive over here, or whenever I get the 1/2-inch, I might see. I don't know if the 1/2-inch fits in here, and that's something I just, when I was putting stuff in here, like, let me see if this fits in here, and I put it in. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then I was like, I have some space back here. Let me see if the 1/4-inch drive set fits. Like, if it fits, this would be perfect. And yeah, I mean, look, it fits. It's almost like as if they designed it that way. You know, the clearance is perfect on it. Even if you scoot them over, you can probably fit, I mean, some other long extensions, for to be honest with you. I mean, what if people don't have enough or a lot of sockets like I do? You know, they might use these drawers for their, you know, the Milwaukee sockets they got, and then put some other big tools that they have in here. There's one thing about this drawer, you have the depth here, so you can stand them up. I wouldn't put these in here just because you're going to be using up a lot of real estate if you have your sockets flat down, versus, you know, having them up like this. But this is awesome. I might honestly just keep them like this in the meantime until I find other stuff to fill this box up. That way, you know, I can just see everything perfectly. I'm already digging these sockets since the laser etching on them is so big. I can just pick them up, see what I need, and just go. Hey guys, so I did want to mention one more thing. I tried placing the socket trays vertically. The metric one does not fit. I think if I trim this section down, but it's about a good 1/4 of an inch on both sides, it'll probably fit in. This one has been trimmed down. I don't remember when I did it. It must have been a long time ago. I think probably when I used to fit a lot of that stuff in that small little box up there. Even then, regardless, if you buy this tray, you don't have to trim it down. I think the Harbor Freight one, this one specifically, is one of the smaller ones out there when it comes to socket trays. Someone might correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know the exact dimensions. I even forgot the dimensions from this store. But if you get the other ones, the peg hook types, or the ones from Amazon, those are typically not a lot, just a little bit bigger. So those wouldn't even fit in here vertically. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to go back to placing them horizontally how they were. But just wanted to show you guys that in case some of you were thinking about putting your sockets here and putting them vertically. It would have been nice to have metric on one side and then SAE, but I mean, you can't have it all. I do know there are some other socket trays that are smaller. I guess it really depends on what kind of sizes. Sometimes they skip like 23 or like 25, so I don't think you really use those sizes. The only thing is, I do want to find a socket tray where I can fit these Milwaukee impacts. I just got these not too long ago. They've barely been used, honestly, but they don't fit. I know this is a common issue with these because they're a lot thicker. These are Duralast. Probably got some tech in here, like a Craftsman or something. But these random ones do fit in here. It's just that these are a little bit thicker. So that might be an issue too, trying to find a socket where you can fit these and then have them fit vertically. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Also wanted to share one more thing. So if you have this socket tray placed all the way to the back, like this, the drawer does not extend all the way out, so you actually won't be able to, I mean, you can kind of get them out, but it's going to get annoying having to, you know, this one won't even come out. So what I did, I measured it. It's about 1 inch. You do have to place it away from there to kind of be able to, you know, get them out efficiently. And just something else to keep in mind, because look at that gap. It is a good inch, probably 1.5 inches or so. You know, that might make a difference to some people when they're trying to see what kind of organization they're going to do ahead of time. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find some way to organize these, because I am pretty OCD, and I don't know, it's just easier to me to have things organized to where I can just see it, pick it up, and just go. But I hope hopefully this video kind of helps people decide on if this tool chest is for them, or maybe they might want to go a different route. Perhaps they were thinking about putting sockets in here, and hopefully this video kind of just helps you out to see what you can and can't fit, more or less. But anyways, this is how it is turning out, guys. I know this might be a long video. I might have to trim it, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe in a couple months, once I get things more organized here, I will have a full toolbox tour. But for now, any questions, feel free to hit me up, leave them in the comments. All right, you guys, take care.